Hi. Among the sets that Games Workshop produces to get people introduced to their hobby are paint sets like this one you can see here. You get 3 figures to practice on, you get half a dozen paints and a starting brush. Now these come packed in a plastic tray like this one, and I was about to throw this tray out thinking it's just single-use packaging that seems to plague us nowadays, when all of a sudden I realised actually this plastic isn't bad. It's not the very lightweight packaging that you get in a lot of things. It's quite rigid, and it occurred to me that this can be used to make a nice basic piece of scenery. And in fact, you don't need anything other than what comes in the starter set box, because all you need to do is cover that. You can see here what I've done is I've taken the cardboard from the front flap of the box set, which is doubled up to make it a bit more rigid, and then I've decorated it slightly with 1-inch squares of cardboard, again taken from the same box, and I've spaced those out to give it a tiled effect. Now I could just glue that down and then paint that, and I've got a basic piece of terrain, but I'm going to go a bit further and I'm going to decorate mine a bit more with some spare parts. You can see here I've not only decorated the terrain piece with some bits of storage taken from the tank accessory sprue. I've got crates, ammunition containers and fuel canisters. I've also mounted the whole thing on a base to make it a bit more sturdy. The base is just an old table placemat I had to hand, which needed sanding down to get the glue to stick. And I've added a balsa wood ramp here. That is just a single piece wedge of balsa wood that happened to fit. So that actually gives vehicle access to this section here. I could probably get a rhino or a predator in there if I wanted to. None of that is necessary. If you're just starting out, you might not have all these pieces available, so you could just go with the basic plastic frame and cardboard platform and you'd be ready to go with your first terrain piece. But now this is ready to be painted. And this is the final painted terrain piece. I've not had time to paint the Primaris Space Marines that came with the set yet, so I've just put some Praetorians on for now. And as expected, this section here is indeed big enough that I can actually fit a vehicle in there if I want. It's an old Lemanus Vanquisher. Doesn't leave much room around the sides, but it fits if that's what you're after. And even though I've gone to the trouble of adding all these details and putting this on a base and painting it, if you were just starting out, didn't need to bother with any of that. You could just put the flat bit of card onto the plastic frame and you'd be ready to go with the terrain piece for your first match. I hope this is helpful for some people, and thanks for watching.